Okay, now we continue with this topics called the microscope in the cell study, because we do know that to study the cells, we cannot run away from the microscope. Because without the microscope, we won't be able to view them and study them. Okay, so what are the learning outcomes for these topics? So first of all, we're going to look at, we need to calculate the magnification of the image and the actual size of specimen from drawing, photomicrograph, and electron micrograph. Second, we need to know how to use appropriate units. So the unit we use here is a millimeter, micrometer, and nanometer. So you realize that here, okay, you realize that's no centimeter. So means or whatever measurement that we have here cannot involve the centimeter. Question can ask you about centimeter, but for any measurements that we have, you must make sure that it's millimeter. I will tell you guys more later. Okay, so next we will need to define, okay, resolutions and magnification. Explain the differences between this term with reference to the light microscopy and electron microscopy. So as I said, that unit of measurements that relevant to cell study, we are going to use millimeter, micrometer, and nanometer. So what you need to do now, okay, for activity 1.34, okay, so please complete that table. Okay, please complete that table. Okay, I will show you the answer later. So for unit conversion diagrams, you need to complete this one. You can see that I've still put in the meter. Okay, I still put meter, but for the cell study, we only focus at this millimeter, micrometer, and nanometer. And we don't use meter, guys. How are we going to measure the cell with meter? Right, the cell is very, very small. Millimeter still yes, micrometer yes, nanometer yes. Okay, so the unit conversions, how you convert the meter to millimeter, basically we are going to multiply with 1000. So same from the millimeter to the micrometer, also 1000, and micrometer to nanometer, also 1000. So that's why we don't involve centimeter here. Are you clear? Later, I will tell you guys more when we calculate the magnifications. Okay. So next, if from nanometer you want to recalculate back to micrometer, then we divide by 1000 or multiply with 1/1000. So very simple. Everything actually you multiply or divide by 1000. Okay. Meter to millimeter, millimeter to micrometer, micrometer to nanometer, we multiply with 1000. Okay. And then from nanometer to micrometer, micrometer to millimeter, we divide by 1000. Okay, so shouldn't be any big issues here. But in the practical paper or paper 2, when you involve these unit conversions, is not a simple thing. Why? Because you need to show your unit conversion. What's mean that you need to show the unit conversion? For example, in the question 1, a 12.5 millimeter, you want to convert to micrometer. From the chart here, millimeter to micrometer, we multiply with 1000. Correct or not? Correct. Okay. But if you want to proceed from here, you cannot straight away show me the final answer. Question 1 you to show how you convert. Now, what's mean how you convert? So first thing, you need to show that from millimeter to convert to micrometer, you need to put in the factor here, multiply with 1000. This one you must, because question always say that, okay? You need to show your steps. So the step is this. You need to show this one. This is the mass, and then only the final answer, 12,500 micrometer. Okay? Now, then sometimes you might need to convert it more than 1 times, maybe 2 times or 3 times, and you are allowed. For example, if I want to convert meter to nanometer, let's say, I don't want to convert many rounds, so I can actually multiply with, right? So I can actually convert it by multiply with 1000 3 times, right? So cube. Are you clear? To the power of 3, okay? 1000 by 1000 by 1000, so 1000 cube. you can do this. Are you clear? Here. Stop recording. So as soon as you guys have done the calculations, and okay, so let's look at the second one. Micrometer to nanometer, we multiply with 1000. So this is the answer. Next, number 3, micrometer to millimeter. So divide by 1000. Nanometer to millimeter, okay, nanometer to millimeter, so 2 times, right? You can see that we divide 1 times, get the answer already, divide second times. Or you want to make it simple, you divide by 1000 square. Okay, you can do both way here, but I do 2 steps in this case. Okay, meter to micrometer, also 2 step, right? Also 2 step. Okay, you multiply 1000 1 time, multiply another 1000. Nanometer to micrometer, so only multiply. Oops, I think my mistake here. Nanometer to, okay, my mistake. Sorry, guys, it's not this answer. This is wrong, right? Nanometer, yes, must divide. The answer is wrong. Okay, you do calculations. So it should be 0.52 divided 1000. So you can put in the form 5.2 times 10 to the power negative 4, okay, micrometer. Sorry, my mistake. Okay. So next, you can see that, okay, millimeter to nanometer. So 2 times 1000. Micrometer to millimeters, okay, you divide by 1000 1 time, 1000 the second times, right? Here. Now this one, meter to nanometer 3 times, right? Or nanometer to meter divide 3 times. So that's why to the power of 3. Okay, so you can keep your answer. You can keep your answer in the called a standard form, but very seldom. Okay? Most of the time we put it the full answer, unless it's very small. I mean, on value, then or very very large value, then we want to put it in the standard form. Okay, so with this, I've done for this part. Okay, unit conversion.